So, clickbait. And with that one word, I have instantly split this video's audience down the middle. I'll just get right into it. I don't think that clickbait is such a bad thing, just in general. Like, I don't think in general as, like, just a thing to do to get people to watch your videos on YouTube. I don't think it's inherently this terrible, evil thing that you can do, provided that you're not doing it deceptively. And I'll touch on that more in a bit, but I first want to, like, touch on the argument that people tend to make when, you know, they're speaking out against, like, clickbait videos, and they go, oh, you're just doing this for the views, and it's like, did you forget that we're on YouTube there, buddy? You know, I think it's what a lot of people forget about this website sometimes, you know? It's YouTube. It is a video sharing website. The entire point of YouTube is to make a video like this one, like the one you're watching right now, to make a video like this, to put it onto YouTube, and hope that people watch it. That's the whole idea. That's the whole thing about YouTube. You should be making videos with the intent that someone will watch them and hopefully enjoy them or learn something about it from them or whatever your case may be. But the whole point is you're making videos to put them on YouTube with the intent that someone will view them. And if you're not doing that to at least some extent, then I don't know what you're putting videos on YouTube for. You may as well, I don't know, fucking put them all unlisted or something because, oh, I just want to put this on here. I don't want anyone to watch it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think the whole you're just doing it for views thing is a completely invalid argument because there are some cases where obviously that is the case, that some people are just doing these things for the views, or they're titling things or thumbnailing things, you know, just because it'll draw people in and for literally no other reason. And that's where I think clickbait turns into the whole thing that people think clickbait always is. That honestly is the kind of clickbait where I think, yeah, people are definitely right to call it clickbait, and it's just like, you are actively doing this just because it'll get more ad revenue and for no other reason. You know, by that I mean just making a video about a controversial topic even though you have literally no interest or any real input to add to the topic. You're making a video about a celebrity's death, which a lot of people still do, apparently, on YouTube. They just make a monetized video saying absolutely nothing of any real interest or informative about a celebrity's death or something like that. And the one that I really want to touch on is videos where you title it and or thumbnail it in such a way where it is actively deceiving people that might click on it. And you definitely know what I mean by this one. You know, the fake thumbnails, the titles that have absolutely nothing to do with what's actually in the video, like outwardly deceptive titles and thumbnails. You know, that's the kind of clickbait that a lot of people tend to think about when they just, you know, just attack any video that they think is clickbaity. But those are the ones that are actively deceptive. Those are the ones that I do think are inherently kind of shitty to do because you are lying to people that are going to click on your video. Hey, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm like excluding myself here from the whole clickbait thing because I do kind of clickbait my videos a little bit. Like not in an actively deceptive way. I'll always keep it to where it's talking about something in the video and the thumbnail is relevant to the video and everything is just relevant to what you are actually going to watch or see or hear some point within the video that I'm putting on YouTube. So I honestly don't think that anything I do is actively malicious or deceptive when it comes to my titles or my thumbnails. Ultimately, that kind of clickbait is pretty innocuous. I'll tell you what, here's an example of what I think is like actively deceptive clickbait on a video. So some of you in the gaming community might know a name of Darkside Phil. Yeah, again, splitting the audience down the middle. So he has this vlog channel, and he posted a video some years ago of his, like, I guess, visit to a zoo with his girlfriend, where the title was something like, 2 tigers actually fighting! And it was just, you know, the thumbnail, I think, was also a screen cap of 2 tigers in, like an enclosure or whatever at the zoo. And, you know, the whole idea was that you were going to be drawn into the idea of, oh my god, we're going to see these tigers throw down. It's going to be a real fight between tigers. But, you know, then you watch the video itself, and then the whole exchange between the 2 tigers is like, it's 30 seconds long, and it's not even really a fight. Like, okay, there's the one tiger who's sitting by a watering hole or whatever in the enclosure, and the second tiger comes up, and the second tiger tries to, like, move in on the spot, but then the first tiger gets, you know, a little bit aggressive, kind of backs him up a little bit. I think there's maybe, like, one paw swipe, and then that's the whole thing. That's the whole exchange between those 2 tigers in that fucking zoo enclosure. And if there was a real fight between the 2 tigers, it would have lasted a lot longer, and I'm sure, you know, the zookeepers would have taken care of the situation. But no, it was, like, actively deceiving, you know? it was one of those things where he titled it in such a way where you thought, okay, I watched this video, I click on this video, I'm gonna see two tigers fight, and it wasn't. That right there, I think that is the kind of clickbait that people need to be worried about and people need to be, calling out more often, not just any title that has like a sort of exaggerated title, maybe a colorful thumbnail or something like that, just any old title or thumbnail that's meant to like draw people in because it's eye-catching. No, like worry about the shit that is actively falsely advertising something in a video, like saying two tigers are gonna fight and then they don't. This has been a really rambly video about clickbait that I didn't have much of a point to, except to say that not all clickbait is inherently bad and evil, and you should know the difference between slightly exaggerated but ultimately innocuous clickbait and actively deceptive clickbait. So, yeah. Video over. Like and subscribe. Don't actually do that. This video is shit.